Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make authentic Nigerian fufu. Fufu, also called cassava meal in Nigeria, is a very special delicacy in many homes, especially the eastern homes, but is generally enjoyed all over Nigeria. To get started, we're going to be peeling 3 lobes of cassava. Because this is not a Nigerian cassava, the result may be slightly different, but the texture is still the same and the feel in your mouth is still the same. So I'm working with 3 large cassavas for 3 or 4 servings of two. So to get started, I'm going to be cutting this cassava in tiny pieces because I want it to ferment really fast. So what I've realized is if you leave it in big pieces or you cut it in large tubers, it may not ferment really fast. The first time I tried this, it took me about 2 weeks to finally get fermented. So this time around I decided to cut it in bits. You can also decide to blend at this point, but the result doesn't always turn out really right, so I prefer to do it at the way I'm doing it right now in the video. So here I'm just soaking it in for, I'm going to soak it in for 3 to 5 days to get the optimum result. And to get the best result, add a bit of baking soda. In this video, I added 2 spoons of baking soda to hasten the fermentation process. Again, this is not in Nigerian cassava, so the fermentation is a bit slower and delayed. So I'm going to be storing this in a warm place for about 4 to 5 days before I finally use it. I ended up storing it for about 7 days because I was really busy. This was the 7th day when I finally blended it. I blended in batches so that I can get a smoother paste. After I'm done with blending, I'm going to be sieving out with a bit of water. If you remember how I used to sieve out my pap, I'm sieving just the way I make my pap. And if you haven't seen that video on how to make pap, kindly click the link above to watch that video. So I'm just going to sieve with a bit of water, and that's because I'm trying to get the fibrous part of the fufu out, or to avoid lumps and like ropes in when you make the fufu. So I'm trying to get out the fibrous part. So I'm going to keep doing this till what is left is just like a tough residue at the bottom of the sieve, and then that's when I know that I'm done. So the residue at the bottom of the sieve is kind of tough at this point, so we're done. Now I'm just going to store this overnight or just a few hours. Although I ended up storing it overnight, you can just store it for a few hours so that the water can separate from the actual cassava paste. So now it's time to cook the fufu because, well, my soup is ready. I'm just waiting for the fufu to get ready to. So I'm using 2 3 spoonfuls, and this is for I and my husband. So yeah, I'm just going to keep stirring and stir cook. This process takes a bit of time, about 15 to 20 minutes. I think I ended up using 20 minutes to make this fufu. So you just keep stirring and cooking, and if you remember how you used to cook fufu at home, that's it. Just keep stirring till it thickens up completely. And don't be scared if there are lumps at first. it doesn't matter. The lumps are going to dissolve in later, much later, as you keep stirring and cooking. And well, that's just it. Okay, so something I've realized is I've tried to make fufu a number of times with different species of cassava where I am. Always turns out yellow, not like the white fufu that we have in Nigeria. So I kind of did a bit of research, and then I found out that the species we have in Nigeria actually gives the whitish result, while the ones you see like in other countries or in diaspora gives kind of a yellowish result. And maybe that's the reason why it's slower to ferment compared to the ones we have in Nigeria. But the bottom line is it gave me the same result I was craving, because sometimes you're really craving food from home and you just think of ways to recreate that home feel. And also that's what this is all about. So I was just really craving, is it loi loi they call it in Nigeria now? Yes, loi loi, lafon, there's so many names for it in Nigeria, but I was just really craving that. And voila, it's nice to know that I'm able to recreate this anywhere that I am, anywhere in the world that I am, provided cassava is available. Doesn't matter the species of cassava, it will get you the results. The only thing is that the color may be different, but the consistency is the same. Another really good thing is that this doesn't smell as bad as the fufu we have in Nigeria. Or I don't know if I'm using the wrong word, but fufu in Nigeria has one kind of really off smell that after you finish eating, your palms will be smelling a certain way, will have a certain odor. But this doesn't have that odor, and that's because of the baking soda and the entire process we used. That's why it doesn't have. So the baking soda helped it ferment without releasing all of those like nasty odor and all. And our fufu is ready. Where is your soup, guys? Where's your soup, guys? Where is your soup, guys? So it's ready now. And if you like, you can cook it some more. If you like, you can wrap it in a nylon and cook it a little longer. Whatever you like, you can do. But for me, it's ready and it's time to delve in. So if you like my video, please kindly hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. What other meals or meal preps would you like me to make? I actually have a lot on meals you can make for your baby, especially for weight gain, because my baby struggled a bit with weight gain at first, but we got there with time. So I have a lot of recipes on that, and I'll be posting them in the coming days. You don't want to miss out, so please turn on post notifications so you can get updates from me. And please don't forget to like my videos. Support me by liking my videos. And guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.